Hey, what's going on? This is Fizz, and got a holistic health message and just a discussion. That's what I do on my channel, other than making music. Subscribe to me, let me know how you feel. I have other videos, this ain't my only one. We're gonna try to make this one shorter. So, I wanna talk about why you don't like people or get along with a lot of people. And there's multiple reasons for this, and everyone is going to feel different ways about this. There are so-called introverts, extroverts, but I think everybody has a balance between the two to a certain degree. There's also extremes, and there's also differences in people, which makes us different. Now, before I knew anything about introverts and extroverts, especially when I was younger, and I still don't take to this word a lot, pertain it to me, relate to it, but I see people talk about it, and it doesn't make me or break me. And I've been alone a lot of my times in my life. And though the topic in this is not really going to be loneliness, you could be around a bunch of people and they make you feel alone. I think Robin Williams, he talks about, I think he was a poet, but I also think he made movies and stuff. And I'm pretty sure he did like The Snowman. But he said Frosty, one of his things, and he said he used to think he fought through depression a lot of his life. I don't know how he died, maybe he killed himself, not sure. But he said he used to think feeling alone was the worst thing in the world. And he said it's not. It's being around a bunch of people that make you feel alone. And I felt that before he said that, but I know what he means. Sometimes it's hard to really depict words and appreciate them, especially when they're in just handwritten form. You don't get along with a lot of people for certain reasons. Especially when you grow up, a lot of people distance themselves. And, maybe they spread their wings and fly somewhere else. They come on to new things, new interests, likings that differ from what they used to, and they don't align anymore. People that were such addicts and maybe were shooting bags of dope, if you rised above and beyond that, maybe you used to do that and you don't do it no more, you're not going to relate to these people anymore. That's not to say you can't connect to these people, help these people, anyone, and have an appreciation and understanding of what's going on, and not be neglecting and judgmental and showing hatred and fear. And also, I want to talk about the things of how we are divided, although there could be a greater scheme of things. When we talk about divide and conquer, that is a story in itself. But I want to discuss just communities, because I've noticed this myself. Of course, when you're younger, everyone's, congregated together, especially when you have to go to a thing such as school or education system. Now, you get to interact with more people, and you're usually running outside in the streets or wherever you want to call your location, and you're more connected. You don't usually talk to the elderly people though. Now, and I'm just saying this because I noticed this, and there's different factors just for this one situation of why people, don't connect with a lot of people or like people. Again, it also is preference in stages of life and what people are going through and how do they handle themselves, how do they treat themselves. Now, I live in a neighborhood, but I know this is all around. I know, maybe not everywhere, but it's to different degrees. People don't they don't come outside. You know, I don't live in a super suburban area like rich places, but it's pretty close to the city, but it's not the city. It's really close, okay? And I see people all the time, you know, they don't come outside. They, especially older people. And if they do come outside, no one's connecting with each other. Very rarely do they do. And people definitely aren't getting together and doing things at all. Not as like when you were a kid running around doing stuff with other people's families and connecting and bonding and sharing relationships. All these people live next to me, and I've lived in this neighborhood for a long time, so I know a lot of the people. But that's that a lot of the people moved out. Not even that, a lot of the people don't come outside at all anymore. Even all the new people that come around, they don't even necessarily introduce themselves. And it is city-like where I live. It's not super spaced out or country or farm. We're not there. Just so you get an idea. And these people never come outside. They move into the neighborhood, rent an apartment. Someone has a above floor, someone below, right next to me. All types of people. No one comes out and communicates. No one shares any interests or common things at all. No one's involved in the community. And if they are, they only go when there's a community event. People just don't come outside in general. And you know, they're always in a rush, always in that fast pace of living. I understand it does matter on your geographical location and kind of how the culture is, but there really is no culture here. These people don't bond or anything. And this is a bigger deal. Now, why is this going on? One, I don't know. People aren't coming outside. That's one thing. They're stuck inside. They're not coming outside. Two, people are maybe distracted, caught up in technology, whatever it is. I'm not even going to go through all this stuff. iPhone, iPad, TV, computer, whatever. You know, people never come outside. To go to the corner store down the street, they won't even walk down. They'll freaking drive down. It's like 5 minutes away, and so no one comes outside. And you know, this ties into everything, but more so spiritual. And these people have, you know, there's no sense of living. There's no communicating. You know, you live next to someone, you should kind of know them. And this brings so many other things. So that's just one big example. And another thing is, you know, people again are going to develop different things and want to have different interests, the whole 9 yards. Of course, the seasons, how busy is someone, what is their priorities in life, and how much do they want to connect, and how sociable are they, what are their goals and interests, you know. So it all depends on the individual and the personality at the end of the day. But I feel like at the end of the day, you're always going to be alone. You came into this world alone, you're going to leave alone. You didn't come attached to somebody. and that's just the truth. You know, you can only get so close to someone physically, and that's the truth, because God, the divine, the light, spirituality, we're all one. It's in all of us. If you look at a baby, to put this in the inference, you look at a baby, just look at a young baby and see because he's not conscious, just see the soul in him. It's the same soul that's resonating with you, the same one. It's the same energy. That's why you hear people talk about all as one, and it is. But people develop different traits, taught different things, stuff is forced upon them. They have different personalities, different energies, and their souls do differ characteristically, I would say, but all in all, it's the same thing. Because what does everyone want? It's all the same thing. We all feel the same way. It's a natural high. All animals are the same. No animal is really more aggressive than another animal, per se. And when we're talking about this, what does everyone want? Everyone wants love. No one doesn't want fear. No one wants hate. Very few people thrive off of that. I know a lot of people seem like they do, and it might seem that way, and maybe they do. Few people actually like hate. They're misled and mistreated. misguided, no role models, fathers, mothers, people in power, in control, government, societies, and just a bunch of other manipulative things that could cause this. And this is a big deal. When, as I was saying, what does everyone want? And someone who's healthy, again, and it's the natural thing in every living thing, between a plant, the air, just the air around you. Yes, it is living. It's the same energy. It connects around you. How you feel is how the outside feels about you. So when we talk about love, everything wants love. It is love. Again, secureness / safety, connectiveness, and happiness. These are all things people want. Blissfulness. It's all just a positive abundance of energy. Loving and caring. Everybody wants it. People become objective to this thing and think it's subjective. But it's not really. They might show their kid love, and I understand how it comes. But showing your kid love is no different from showing, your guru love, or the president love, your father love, your girlfriend love, or well, I said, yeah, okay, but you know where I was going with that. It's no difference from showing the stranger down the street love. How they react and how, reciprocal they are of this is totally on to them. But love is all the same. Same with the animal. Same with your environment, the trees. People always want to treat their love. They get, it's all about them, or they don't care about nobody. They get kind of soulless or heartless and only care about specific people or things. And that is good in a way, but you got to understand, you're limiting yourself, and there is a context to this. Why you're doing this. It may be good for a certain period. It may be needed for survival, but not necessarily a good thing for thriving. And especially a business type of a thing too, though business is a whole different subject. Just know love in everything and everyone, whatever it is, has the same feeling towards you. Whatever you're giving out, you're receiving. And you might not seem like it, and you might not know, but becoming more self-aware and realizing it. Like I said, take a look into a young baby's eyes. What is controlling him? See what he's controlling him. This baby doesn't know what he's not in control in his actions. His spirit is controlling him, and we all are this spirit. Okay, it's just the vibration. So I'm signing off. Have a great day. This is Fizz. Thanks for tuning in. Check out some of my other videos. Give me a like. Give yourself a like. Tell me how you feel below. Subscribe to the channel. Have a blessed day. Try out an example about looking into the kid too. Thank you.